Welcome. This video is going to be a demonstration on how you can create unlimited sales pages with the PowerLead system.
Okay, now we're going to talk about how you can create an unlimited number of sales pages with our system. You get there by putting your mouse on the Websites button and then come down to Create Sales Pages. Over here, as you can see in my account, I've got a lot of sales pages, so again, you can create an unlimited number of these. Let's come down to the templates though. We have, as of this instructional video, we have 6 different templates. The first template here is called Content Appears on Timed Delay. This is very powerful because it gives you the ability to have content such as buttons. These could be call to action buttons, and any content if you want text or images to appear underneath these buttons after a predetermined time that you get to determine. You can create these pages within 2 minutes. I'll show you that by pointing and clicking and changing the header image, changing the headline, selecting the video you want, determining if you want any content under the video or not, and what specific content that would be. Again, you can have buttons, up to 3 buttons. You type in the text for the buttons and where you want the buttons to go. As well, you can have content under that. The page looks very nice, and you can do it very quickly. This one right here, add your own background image. Literally, you can upload an image that would replace this image here and cover the entire background. There's a set place for a video here, a place where you can type in your own headline here or select from our library of headlines, and you then get to determine where people would go when they click on a button from there. So it's very simple, very easy. Again, upload your own background image, type in whatever text you want as a headline above the video, or select from our library of text. Choose the video that you want from our library, or add in some embed code from a site like YouTube. Very simple and easy to do, and determine where do you want people to go after they click on a button here. The next one, video, over here we call video sales pages. We have a predetermined library of different professional, beautiful background images. So these are very simple, very easy to create, very quick, and very professional. You just again would select which background image you want from our library, replace the text that says your text goes here, choose whatever video you want to go there, and then again decide where you want people to go when they click on a button underneath this area. So that's that. The next area, flexible sales pages, most options. This gives you a lot of flexibility. This template here allows you to select from our library of what we call header images, or you can upload your own. You then can type in any text right here for a pre-headline or a headline above the video. You actually have the option of having a video or no video. If you don't want to have a video, you can then easily type in and put in bullet points, a headline above the bullet points, put in bullet points, put in some summary text here, even images. So you have a lot of flexibility, and then you can again choose from our library of footer images, or upload your own footer image. This one here, Easy Sales Page Creator. This one you just type in a headline, a subheadline, put in a little bit of text, and then a PS, PPS. You can have some images here. So this is simple and easy to create. And then the final one here is a blank sales page. This is really for advanced users. So if you know HTML coding, or you know someone that does, you can create a really nice page any way you want. So let's take a look at the very first one here, where content appears under a time delay. So we select that. Right now we just have one template of that. If you wanted to view it, you click on the view button, and this gives you a bigger view of what the page would actually look like. Again, this is where you're going to have your header image, your headline, your video area, nice big video area, buttons underneath the video to say whatever you want to say, and any other additional content underneath the buttons if you want to. So we can close this down, or we can click on the click here to choose this template. When we click on the click here to choose this template, then we just give it a title. So title goes here, whatever. You give it any name you want. Nobody's going to see that. Type it in, click on update title, and then the next step here is creating what's called the top part. So right now, if you look across the top row here, these links are blue. They're all clickable. The one that we're on is green right here where it says edit top. In the yellow area, it tells you this page automatically saves your work. So that's the nice thing about it. You don't have to worry about clicking on any save button. And the next thing, it says to save changes to the header, footer, images, or text, simply click on the images or text areas. So this is called a header area, and it says your header image goes here, so you just click on that. You'll get a little pop-up. Now, I uploaded this image right here that we created ourselves, but you have a whole library of images here. You see this little scroll bar? It's a huge library of images. Now, the other thing you can do is you can click here to create your own header footer and then upload it into this box right here. I'm just going to scroll down here and select this image right here, and you see it just replaced it. And then if you want to change the headline, you just click in this headline area. Let's say I want to change this from your headline goes here to your headline goes right here. Now you can highlight text and you can choose different colors here. You can bold things here. You can put background color here. You can change the size here, the font type here, all kinds of different things. I'm just going to keep it real simple for the sake of this video and show you. I'm just changing text by adding that word in, clicking on the OK button, and I just changed my headline to your headline goes right here. So this spot here, this is where your video is going to go. So this was the editing the top. Now we're done editing the top. Now we're going to go to edit the bottom. So we click on edit bottom, and by default it tells you that I don't want anything to appear under the video. If you want something to appear underneath the video, you have two options. Either you can have it appear right here with no delay, so it immediately would show up as soon as someone went to the page. Or if you wanted to delay, I can choose this option here. I want my content to only show up under the video after, let's say we're going to make that blank and change this to after 10 seconds. Okay? Then the next option is, do you want buttons to show up below the video? By default it's set at no. If you do, you click I want buttons, and then these are going to be your buttons here. Button 1, button 2, button 3. So let's say I want for text on button here, go to Google, and then you type in the URL, what website address you want someone to go to. So I'm going to type in here google.com. If I want someone to go to Yahoo, I type that in, and same thing over here. Type in the Yahoo website address, and what I've just done is I've created two buttons. As you can see, when I put my mouse on these, the buttons change color. They're very nice looking, very professional. They're automatically going to be centered in the middle of the page. Very nice. Now underneath those buttons, again, and these buttons are going to appear after 10 seconds because that's what we chose up here. Underneath the buttons, we have the option to add additional content down here. You can have up to 70,000 characters. That's a lot of content. It can be text. You just type it in. You can again bold it, italicize it, underline it, center it, do bullet points, change the color background. This is where you can add images. This is where you can add links. If you know programming, this is where you can add in the source. So you just play around. Now I'm just going to take this out because I don't want any contents underneath my buttons. Save changes, move to the next step. Now the next step, as you see in green here, is setting the background. Now the background color is this light blue area here that's going to go around your page. If you wanted a different background color outside your web page, you would just click over here in the color wheel. So if I wanted, let's say I wanted something along the red area, you just select on the color wheel, and then inside the color wheel you have different variations. So I can now click over here, and now it's this bright red. If I want something in the gray area, I would just select over here. If I want something in the darker area, I would select over there. So let's say I'm going to go with red though. And then when you want to save it, we tell you here, finished is the button below green. See this button? This button needs to be green before you can move on. So it tells you click here to save your changes. Now your changes have been saved. Okay. And now we've changed the background color. Now we want to choose the video. So now we just click on select video location. And by over here you have two choices. You can either choose from our library and you can preview our library, or you can add a video from YouTube. If you want to choose from our library, you just select that option, click on Save Changes, move to the next step, scroll down, pick a video. Let's say I want this video here. Any video, you just click inside that little button there, scroll to the bottom, Save Changes, and now we can view the page that we just created. Let's pause that. So now here's the page that we just created. And as you can see, here's the header image. I'm actually up. There goes our buttons. Go to Google, go to Yahoo. That just showed up. I'm going to scroll this down a little bit. And I'm actually going to move this over a little bit to the side so you can see the nice shadow that shows up outside of our template. And that shows up on both sides of the video, so you'll see that on the other side over here as well. And again, I'm just going to center this again now. I'm going to refresh the page to show you that these buttons are going to go away. Or actually, let me click on them first. Click Go to Google, and there I am at google.com. I'm going to click my back button, and now I'm going to click on Go to Yahoo. And there I am at yahoo.com. Again, I'm going to click on my back button. And I'm going to refresh the page so you can see that these buttons will go away, and after 10 seconds that's when they'll suddenly show up. So again, no buttons underneath the video until the video is going to, well, I paused the video, but after 10 seconds you'll see the buttons suddenly show up. There they are. Isn't that great? So that's how quick and easy it is to create a very nice, professionally looking page. Choose whatever header image you want, whatever headline you want, whatever video you want. Nice big video area, and whatever content you might want to show up underneath the video. So let's close that, and let's go back to sales pages. And now I'm going to come down, and I'm going to show you how to add your own background image. Let's choose this option here. And step one is you have to click this, say, I acknowledge I have permission to use this image, and then you're going to click the Browse button and upload an image. So let's do that. I'm going to choose that from my desktop, and I have an image on there right here called Ready for a Change, and now I click on the Upload button. And what I've done, and I'll just call this Upload My Image Demo. So just give it any title. Again, nobody is going to see the title, so you don't worry about that. Step two is you choose a domain name. Where do you want people to see this web page? Okay, and that can be from a domain name you already have purchased on our system, or you can choose here a sample. I'll just call this upload.greatestimage, or whatever domain I might choose from. I have a whole library of them. And then where do you want prospects to go when they click on the Visit My Website button? I mentioned that earlier. The Visit My Website button is this little red button here. So let's say you want to send them to a different web page. Again, let's say you want to send them to google.com. So you just type that in, save changes to your page, and then again, here's the page. Here's the background image I uploaded. Now the difference here is I want to put a headline above this one. So I just click on that there, and I can type in any headline I want in this box right here. Or we have a library, which I'm scrolling down very fast, and you can see a whole library of different images for text for different niches. So don't worry about that. Let's say I want Get a Reliable Car at a Great Price. I click on that, and there it is. It automatically puts that title in right there. Now if I don't want that title, I click on it again, and now I can type in my headline can go right over here. I just type in whatever I want, click on Use My Custom Text, and here it comes. My headline can go right over here. So I just typed that in. So I've uploaded this background image. I've changed the headline right here. Now I can again change the background, which I've already talked about previously. So I'm going to skip that step, go right to my video location. Again, I can use a video from our library. Let's just choose a different one this time. So let's just say we want to use one of our animated videos right here. Save changes. And now let's take a look at that page.
I just can't stay.
And here comes the page. So again, what do? We created this template right here. I uploaded the image. I typed in my own headline, can go right over here. I chose a different video to go there. And then again, when someone clicks on the visit my website, they're going to go to google.com. So let's do that so you can see that. And there we are at Google. Let's hit the back button.
I just can't stay focused on my...
And now we're right back at my video. So we're going to close that down. Now we're going to come back over to sales pages. And I'm going to show you one more template. And we're going to choose, well, two more. This template here, video sales pages, we select that one. Now we have a whole library of different ones. So you can see from the drop down menu we have different numbers. We're ready to add a whole bunch more. So maybe by the time you're watching this you'll see a whole bunch more. Let's say we select the category of lifestyle. If you want to view these, you just click on the view button. And then you'll see down here next, so it says 1 of 25. So there's 25 different images in this category. Again, we have different categories, so you can just click on the next button and see the next one, and the next one, and the next one, etc. So let's go back a couple. If you like this one right here with this family, and you want to choose it, you just click here to choose this template. And again, give it a title. My title goes right here. Again, nobody's going to see the title, so don't worry about that. Step 2, you choose where are people going to see this page. Again, let's say demo family, whatever. Give it any title. And what am I doing here? I'm creating a unique website address. With our system, you can have an unlimited number of website addresses. You can create them immediately for free, point them at an unlimited number of sales pages. That's what makes our system extremely valuable. And then again, where do you want people to go after when they click on that? Again, we type in wherever we want. Let's say again we're going to go over here to yahoo.com, save changes to my sales page. So again, let me scroll down here. Here is the background. Here's the image that I chose. Again, now same thing. I click on your text goes here, and let's say we have a default one usually at the top of the page, and again a whole library of them. So if you like this one of time with my family is precious, I click on that one because here's a woman with her kids. So now we've got beautiful time with my family is precious. We're much closer. You see the idea. And if you like that, and again if you want to change the background, you just click there to change it. Select the video. Let's do that. Now this time what we're going to do is we're going to select adding a video from another site like YouTube. So you just select this option, save changes, and move to the next step. Over here we're going to present you with a box where you can paste in code from YouTube and even have the option to have your video start automatically. So I'm going to go over here to YouTube. I'm going to go to my account. I'm going to pick a video. Let's pick one over here that I like a lot of my son. And over here in YouTube, let me move this over here. There's a share button. You click the share button, then you click the embed button, and you right click and you copy this code right here. Okay, so you just copy that code, and I choose this option here to use the old embed code because that allows me to not have related videos show up. I don't like having related videos show up at the end of the video. So anyway, that's just what personally I like to do. Then we come back over here to our admin area. I right click, I paste my code in, I click start video automatically, save changes, and move to the next step. So let me center this here. Save changes, move to the next step. Now we're going to view this page that I just created, and here it comes. So what did I create? I selected this beautiful template. I selected this text from our library. Again, I could have typed that in. Again, I could always change this background color if I wanted to. I selected this video that I just pulled from my YouTube account. You can pull from any YouTube account, any video on YouTube. And then again, the visit my website would take someone to yahoo.com. So again, that's another template. How quick and simple it is. Let's go back and do one more template. Under sales pages here, we're going to come to this one, flexible sales page, most options. Again, just click on choose to get started with it. I'm just going to type it in here, flexible sales page, most options, as the title. Again, nobody's going to see the title. Now the next step is I get to edit bullet points. So let's say I want to add some bullet points, and I'll show you how this works. Bullet point number 1 here, and I'm going to copy this so I can quickly add a couple more. You click here to add a new bullet point. So I'm going to paste that in and add a second bullet point. I'm going to add in a third bullet point, and there I've got 3 bullet points. Okay? When I'm done typing in the text for my bullet points, I save changes and move to the next step. Now here's my next step. So let's scroll this down here. So our next step is going to show you where you click here to choose an image from our library. Again, I've shown you this before, but I'm going to do it again. Let's say I want to choose this one, which I've uploaded from before, and then you can type in here for a pre-headline. So let's say I'm just going to type in your pre-headline goes right here, but it helps if you spell correctly. And again, I could bold this. I could choose let's say I want a yellow background behind this. I just click on yellow. If I want the word your red, I could come over here and choose my color and choose red, and I just click OK. And so here's what I just changed. I changed the word your to red. I changed right to bold with a yellow background. Again, I can click inside any of these areas and change this text. I can click here to change text inside right above the video. I'm going to choose a video to go here in just a little bit. I can click here to edit a headline before my bullet points. So I could just say here are the key benefits of using our system. So you type in whatever you want, and that would be your bullet points. You click on OK, and that's what people would see. They'd say, see, here are the key benefits of using our system. Again, here's the bullet points that you typed in earlier. You can always change that. Again, just come up to the top to edit your bullet points. We're editing the text right now. You can change whatever you want in this summary paragraph right here. Okay, again, you can even put images in there if you want. So you have a text, what's called a text editor. And you can even change text here at the bottom. And let's even change the footer at the very bottom of the page. Again, let's just select any image here. Let's just say we want to go with that image. So now we've changed the image at the bottom of the page. Now we're going to, again, we could always change the background color. We've already done that before. Select the video location. Again, let's just pick a quick video so you can see how powerful and easy this is to work. Select any video from our library or upload your own. And now let's go view the sales page. In life, it really is. And wow, this one, we are now allowing us to add large videos. I didn't realize that. So again, what did I do here? I uploaded this header image here. Here's my pre-headline that I changed. Here's the video area that I selected. Again, you can have a large video if you'd like. Change the text above the bullet points there, and then here's my footer image. So that's how quick and easy it is. So again, you get to create an unlimited number of sales pages by simply putting your mouse over here on websites and coming down to create sales pages.